Hello everyone, this is Carl Masson and welcome to Haiti News. And today is August 1st, 2026. And what we're going to talk about today is what happened to the TPS. Why the TPS for the Haitians was cut off. There are more that the US is not going to tell you about. So let's begin. The first thing that I pay attention about the TPS when the news always coming out that the court haven't decided this and that. Yeah, the TPS was on pending. Why the TPS was on pending? You will find out right now the reason why. Yes, let's begin with the World Cup. The World Cup is one of them. Yes. And when Haiti was playing the game that he was playing with New Zealand before the World Cup, that was a big problem for Haiti. And when Haiti come to the World Cup, even lose in the World Cup and knocked out, what happened? There was no anger from the Haitians, rather just celebrating with Brazil and Morocco. So yeah, that can also cause definitely cause problem. And but were there any Haitian migrants went to see the World Cup? Who knows? I don't know. But it was more like Haitian Americans who went to the World Cup. Can that be used as an excuse just to punish Haitian migrants who come on TPS for that? That can happen, possibly, because yeah, that's how the system is. The people who control the system. Too much happiness is not good. And I remember 2 months ago, two and a half months ago, there was a Haitian news that I was listening to, probably here or probably in Haiti, and he says the news says something really interesting, but also shocking. He sent message to the Haitian students, migrant Haitian students, not to go around and having fun. You go to school, you go home, and you do your homework, and you stay there and safe. Yes, the reason why he said that is because the Haitians are performing in school better and well. That never may make to the news. Yeah, that's another reason why this thing is happening. But I pay really close attention to that during the work of the timeline. So we're gonna get to the other one that is really interesting. All of a sudden, the cats and dogs situation comes back, even though from the beginning when these things happening, I already know exactly it was all a lie. Do you know the reason why? It's exactly the same type of lie, but using a different situation. So let me ask you, Black Americans who might actually watch this video. Is that some of the lie that really destroyed the Black Wall Street? You remember that lie? Raping women or touching whatever they claim happened when that's not what happened, and then they come in and just destroy the Black Wall Street. Well, that was the intention, using lies as an excuse, advantage or pretext to destroy the Black Wall Street. Yes, but how come some of you? I don't know exactly if you pay attention, you know exactly what kind of country that all of you are living in. So tell me, who do you think is going to risk the life to go inside a white man's house without getting risk of what? Killing on spot. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can even walk on the sidewalk in front of a white man's house, you might get shot and killed. Yeah, those are really common history, and there are evidence of that a lot. You can see the things that is being caught on video. But to keep on going with this cat and dog situation, I don't know what to say about that. And every white people knows exactly thing like this is a lie. But even though some of them just gonna go this and that, but they're just acting innocent, they say, oh, it can happen. But they know for sure a black man will eventually get killed if you go to a white man's house to take something. They know that. Yes. Let's go to the one that is really interesting. Yeah, China is back. Is in Haiti right now. I don't know for how long that has been going on. The news come out like a few days ago, or I could say a week ago. China has been is already in Haiti, establishing business, and he probably doing more. There is somebody by the name, but I'm not gonna say his name, but he has so many identity. He's a Middle Eastern, Haitian, American, who else identity. He's an oligarch, and he lives in Brazil right now. And he posted a video, and the video that he posted, let me tell you exactly what he said. And he said that he spoke about these things a long time ago. He said that China is coming to Haiti, and that's a good thing for Haiti. And he said that China is going to take over. Dodo Balado is going to kick the mulatto out, even the U.S. out of the country. Yes. But he gets stranger than that. He also said that the U.S. is already interfering in the Brazil election that is supposed to take place on October of this year, October 25th of this year. Yes, the U.S. and CIA has some kind of inspectors to go to inspect the voting machine in Brazil. And the president know about that. He canceled the visas and kicked them out. And the U.S. is not happy about it. Based on his word, what the president of Brazil said, how dare the U.S. to come to his country to do something like this when actually the U.S. election that happened in 2024, it was done on fraud. Well, some people might say that there's no fraud, but maybe Trump probably don't believe that anymore. Who knows? And another thing that really captured my attention, what France says about that? I don't know. I remember, was it early this year or last year, when France saying that they were gonna give the money that Haiti paid for its independence by the billions, and France was determined that how this money was supposed to spend. But that's exactly the same thing that the U.S. is doing to Iran right now, on how the money that they're about to give Iran, how Iran's supposed to spend it. But of course, you already know that they're not going to give that money, because if something is belong to me, why somebody's going to have to determine the term and decision on how to spend it? It's not mine. Maybe it's not mine. And where he fronts, because the Cap Haitian, those of you who might watch the Black Panther movie, Part 2, yeah, maybe that was a sign. I was wondering why they put Cap Haitian there. Maybe they knew something was going to happen. Yeah, Cap Haitian, on the north side of the country. That's where the one of the cruise ship goes to, Labadie. Yeah, it's a beautiful place, by the way. And France saying that if they're gonna give that money, all of the money is supposed to spend on that place. Look at Haiti. Look at that place. It was as if saying that they want to spend off $50 billion in Gaza. Do you think Gaza really need all that money? You tell me, the size of Gaza? Yeah. That's what France wants to do, and they know that they're gonna give the money. And another thing that happened. Do you remember when there was an election in the UN where about a slavery restitution, something like that, and when the West stay neutral out of it, but how can they stay neutral out of a crime they've been committed? Who knows? But they're just trying to look a little bit more like, you know, representable. If they say no, they're gonna make them look them bad, worse. But they say they're neutral. Since when a criminal stay neutral out of their own crime? You tell me. And that was a crucial move too. All of these things are because the U.S. or the West, they will never telling you exactly what they've been talking behind closed door with Russia and China. They will never tell you. And I always know that Ukraine, Gaza, they're not the only place that is on the table. It's the whole world is on the table. Where they need to go and this and that. Yeah, the Caribbean was part of it. But I'm not even gonna talk about Jamaica, because Jamaica might be next, because U.S. trying to prevent Jamaica. But Jamaica is belong to whom? To England. But even about Cap Haitian is kind of belong to France. But who knows? So let's move on. Yes. And what else is going on? Yeah. I remember one of my videos when I mentioned about Spain. This one is getting really interesting too. And when I see Spain Spain come to Haiti to help on soccer, but even though Haiti doesn't really, but Haiti gonna welcome that. So all the Haiti need right now are stadiums, because the stadium that have in the capital happen to be the only stadium, it needs to be rebuilt. And it's outdated a long time, even though in the 80s and 90s, and the stadium is still there. But since due to the insecurity, nobody can play football inside the stadium. And where the stadium is located is being controlled by the gangs. I know the area. Yes, I used to live near the area. I know them very well. And yeah, they're playing for Spain, for Haiti. There was a Haitian news that I was listening to a few days ago. Play a video of a Dominican woman. She was talking, now she posted a video on social media, but even whatever she said in the video, and she faced a lot of problem based on what she said in the video. And since the video was in Spanish, and he translated everything that's in Spanish to Creole, but now I'm going to translate some of what he said from in Creole to English. The Dominican woman said that when all of the Haitian migrants leave Dominican Republic, who do you think is gonna do all of the work in terms of construction and agriculture? And she said that there are about 6 million Dominicans living in 129 countries across the world. And some of them happen to be in France. Not in France, in Spain. The problem that has been going on with the Dominican that live in Spain is that they cause so much problem. And there's a Dominican woman who killed an 8-year-old, but then I was specific about if the 8-year-old is her child or a white man's child, not specific about it. And then when Spain authority intervene, they just kill her on the spot. And they are on the rampage for any Dominican that cause problem. They're not even gonna bring them to jail; they will kill them. And she said that the Spain treated Dominicans just like they treat the Haitians in Spain. And they are doing exactly the same work that the Haitians been doing in the Dominican Republic, agriculture and construction. But all I can say, if the Haitians want to go to Spain, all I can say to them, good luck. and going to live in the West right now is not safe for black migrants, especially Africans. You remember what happened in Ireland, where just because one black man is beat up on a white person doesn't necessarily mean that to go after all black men. Yeah, just like the Wall Street, even the Black Wall Street was a lie, but still they go after everybody to lose everything. Yeah. So they found out that who caused that in Ireland happened to be British, not the citizen of Ireland. Let's leave it as that. And so the next thing that I'm gonna talk about right now is that, but let's go back to China before I get to the last point that I'm going to talk about. I know some people are gonna say this and that, but I actually have a question. What plan the U.S. have for Haiti? They never talk about it. So let's start with Blackwater. 2 months ago, or 2.5 months ago, I was listening to the news street in Haiti where there was a judge. She went public with some kind of dossier that he and other judges held for a year or two, if I remember, concerning about the plan that Blackwater has for Haiti. And it's no good, but since the cases were on pending for the approval, and in Haiti, whether if you're a church or that, and you better be careful what you're doing, but at the end of the day, that's why they put our kids in power so that they can get what they want. And the judge found out that if they make decision to let it happen, they're gonna have a problem with the Haitians. Here's the plan that they have for Haiti. They want to build about 10 prisons. Who do you think they're gonna pay for that? Even despite the fact that Blackwater founder is getting $67 million per year from the Haitian government and not doing anything, while they just kill and murder the civilians, just like Israelis are doing in Gaza. Yeah, that's what happened in Haiti. Haiti, in the capital where this thing is happening, happened to be Gaza. School has been destroyed in the country ever since the earthquake, never rebuilt. Hospital never rebuilt. And it has been like this after the earthquake. There were more jail built after the earthquake than a hospital and schools. And now they are reinforced of what happened after the earthquake up to that point. So it has been reported that they're gonna charge the Haitian government that doesn't even have money, a lot of money, to pay employees from the U.S. to come in here to build I would say about 10 or more jails. And then when that's done, they're going to rent all of those jails to the Haitian government. And the Haitian government is going to be held responsible and accountable to feed the inmates in that jail. That's one of the things they're gonna do. And I remember 4 or 5 months ago, I heard that there's a technology that the Blackwater is going to give to some sort of a government agency in Haiti, where it's like a renting it to them, where they're gonna get they're gonna sell it to the Haitian government, that technology to use. Meanwhile, getting 20% out of that every month as a form of has a form of money on the side to make out of that. So this is what they have to offer Haiti, along with getting control of the custom in Haiti. But if China come along, and I know people are gonna say this, this communist, this and that, but the Dominican Republic has been benefited from China and Russia. Actually, it's China, Russia, and Haitians building a Dominican Republic, but Haitians do more of the heavy lifting on construction and agriculture. The U.S. never said anything about that. Why they keep this in silence? That's something that people need to pay attention about. It has been going on right in front of people's faces. Like, nobody saying anything about it. They just leave it at that. But if they come to Haiti, why are you gonna criticize the Haitian for the same thing that the Dominican Republic has benefited from? But the thing is to find. I'm gonna try to find out later on. Are they gonna leave the Dominican Republic because of the human right abuse of the Haitians that is continue happening in the country? There was a video that is gone viral where two agents were beat up on a Haitian and they tie him in front of the motorcycle, which of course against the law to do such things, but they do it anyway. Yeah, human right violation. And another thing that is going on, election is going to be held in Haiti in December 14. No, December 13. Yeah, I kind of see something was wrong with that because they just try to go to meddle in a Brazilian election, and they leave Haiti there when they know that election is not gonna happen, and they know that it's all bogus. It's not gonna happen. They just leave it there, December 13th. So let's see how this is gonna happen. However, the mystical man that that some Haitians listen to, and I listen to when he speak, this guy knows exactly what is going on in the future. Believe me, it's really shocking. I remember last year, the assassination that happened last year. You know about that? They had to remind you, but I'm not going to be specific, but you know exactly what happened last year. He predicted things like this was going to happen 2 to 3 months before it's happening, and I was feared. And I know exactly how it's happening. I know exactly how things are going to turn out, but I didn't know exactly who. But he's not even in the U.S. How the heck he knew that who somebody was going to be assassinated? But he doesn't know anybody. The only people, the Haitians and Haiti only know Trump, Biden, or top officials. In they don't know exactly or anybody else behind them. People who who run the campaign for them and this and that. They don't know. But I don't even know that. Even what happened to that person. I didn't realize that he was behind Trump because I don't really pay attention about people like this. I remember somebody told me to listen to that person's video. That was in to check the person talking. That was 2016 or 2017 if I remember. I only watched 1 or 2. Along with the other one, the one that had this little hat in front of him, bushy eyebrows. I'm not gonna mention names anyway. You know what I'm talking about. The other one just like him. And I listened to a video and I said, you know what? It's not for me. These people, it's like they're not even existed for me. Nah, they're completely out of what I'm doing. And and now when it's happening, I say, holy cow. Yeah, if you say something, and he knows about fate and meddling. So let's see what he says about the election. So the former president, Michel Martelly, known as Sweet Mickey, he came to Haiti a few days ago, probably a week ago. And what was his purpose in Haiti? And some people think that he come to run for president, anything like that. And I heard that he come to court to answer questions concerning about the assassination of the president. But of course, the U.S. sent him here, but he has no choice because he works for the system. He is a subservient to the system. He has no choice. He cannot do anything. But he already knew exactly the reason why they killed the president. Evidence or the cover up, and they never really clear specific about what kind of question they asked him. And I heard that he was running an investigation and pointing fingers, but of course he's a mulatto. Who the hell do you think he's going to blame? Of course, he's the one that look at the lesser of him. You know who? And he point fingers. He even point fingers to what's his name, Pierre Esperance. I don't know if the news is and everything. Even Pierre Esperance also pointing fingers back at him. Saying that nobody wants to take responsibility for anything. Yeah. So that's how they are. And People think that he's going to come to run for president, but he left Haiti a day ago and went back where he came from, saying he's an American citizen. To me, I thought they're just going to kick him out and, and everything like that. But still, the mystical men won not only him, but also those, especially those that were supposed to take over on February 7th. Remember, that February 7th was a critical date for Haiti and U.S. The group that was supposed to take over, this is what they say. They are not democratic. They are not socialist. They are not communist. They are not anti-China. They are not anti-Russia, and they are not even anti the U.S. in the West, even in Canada. I don't remember if they include Canada too. And so they're here to help save the country. It's up to anybody who want to get involved on that. Yeah, February 7th. Yeah, all of these things never been talked in the mainstream media. It was as if nobody knew about it, but the U.S. knows exactly what is going on. And the mystical man warned him. He warned everybody. He warned the crookeds. I'm talking about the main character, the main political actors involved into what has been going on a few days ago. He warned him, and what's her name? Dominique Dupree, and she was there from the beginning, even though she participated into what is going on, but she did a good work trying to protect the Haitians in the Dominican Republic, and that's why they got her fired, because she was doing what needs to be done. Yeah, as a woman, yeah, I gave her respect for that. And he said that do not eat, do not drink, and not even shaking hands with anybody. Whatever you're doing, make sure you do everything in your house, and you go in and you do what they have to do, and then you leave. Yeah. Yeah, it's like some sort of assassination attempt, because there are 3 people died from poisoning, even though the 1 people this and that, but they still died from poisoning, and 1 was shot, and they happen to be the ones who are the backbone in the canal, in the construction of the canal in Wanameth. Yeah, so that's where I leave things right now, and let's see how things is gonna turn out in the hopeful future. And today is August 1st, 2026, and I'm doing this special video, and hopeful to get more news to tell you what is going on. Until then, goodbye. You'll be hearing from me next time. Thank you very much.